cleaver.
$4 macaroni?
Yeah, it was stupid. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
We're married! I felt so... No.
Clearly, we are married, and it's been a month and a day, or 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
Why did I do that to your hand?
I don't know. I was showing off my ring.
So, we have been super busy starting off married life, and we still are busy. Like, I'll get everything cleared out of the house, and then I have to bring more stuff in when I'm moving, so it's just hard to keep everything clean. So we've just been having to do that and tons of errands, and obviously both of our jobs. But today, I was like, we need to film a video, so I just thought that we could bring you along on the kind of errands that we need to run, and just the fun day that we have before we help at youth group tonight. So... Yep, just wanted to introduce that we're married. Oh, throughout this video, I'm going to answer, well, both of us are going to answer questions that you guys asked us on Instagram, just related to our wedding day and just marriage life in general. So that will be fun. We can just have a little vlog, but answer some of your questions as we go. So, what are we going to do?
We need to go to Target.
Why?
I need to get...
Why not?
Truth. I need to get a portfolio for Crown Jewel, like a folding binder.
Yes.
Okay. And we need to go to the Social Security office, which I should
I
probably
need to go to
figure
Target
out.
for other stuff besides that.
Okay.
Yeah, because we haven't changed my last name yet. This is a lot more difficult than you'd realize.
Oh, they close at noon on Wednesdays. Well, that blows.
Okay.
So it looks like we're going to Target first. I want to go to Lowe's to buy a few of those lights for my closet. Like the lights like under there, under the coffee bar.
Okay.
So we can go to Lowe's.
I hate Lowe's.
It smells so good, though.
Ugh.
Okay, in the comments below, who do you agree with? Lowe's smells amazing or it smells disgusting?
It has a distinct smell that I hated as a kid, so I still hate it.
Oh, it smells so good and
does
fresh like clean lumber.
What was your favorite moment of the wedding?
My favorite moment of the wedding was... So the wedding was supposed to be outside, and it was like 30 degrees and super windy. And Emma and the bridesmaids went out there, and like 5 minutes out there, they're like, nope, this is done. And Emma decided that we were going to...
I was freaking out.
Yeah.
Like, felt like I couldn't breathe.
It was pretty cold. And so she decided we were
Like-
going to move it inside. And then had a little bit of a meltdown. In a kind way to say it. It wasn't bad.
Like Bridezilla. I
No.
was just freaking out because it was so cold. Like 30 degrees, and I very much cherished and wanted pictures. And we did our like engagement pictures in 30-degree weather perfectly. This was so windy and so cold. Like it was, you couldn't even bear it. It was like unbearable.
It was rough.
It was,
and hair was
and
like wrapped around your face
and
like
I was
a
like,
mummy.
why is it on my wedding day? Every single other day of this week, it was set like 50, 60 degrees. Today it's 30.
Yeah. But so she decided we were going to move it inside, which was perfect, by the way. Literally the best case ever. It was awesome. And
our venue was still beautiful.
Yeah. And so after she decided to move it inside, we kind of went into the bridal suite, her and her parents and I, and our maid of honor. And she had a little bit of a meltdown. And then our photographer was like, you know what? It's going to be awesome. We're going to take care of it. Like, let's go get you some photos. So we went and just did our bride and groom photos, and there was a moment on the side of the building where it was just her and I and our photographers, and there was just like immense amount of peace. Like once she had made the decision to move it inside, then it was like all stress for the rest of the day was gone. It was just one of those moments like where I knew like this is going to be perfect. Like we don't have to worry about anything.
That was probably one of my favorite moments too, and it's just so hard to think of one because when I try to think of the day, it's just kind of a blur, which is kind of sad. It's just like I can't believe that was the wedding day. That's just how I feel. But one of my favorite moments was the first look. Like I didn't cry during it, but right before when he was turned around, I was like, like I made one of those like inner tears, like because it was just like, oh my gosh, this is really like this is where the day starts. Like after this, it's like like this is it. So it was like the most real part.
I had a love-hate relationship with the first look.
Yeah, because we were gonna do it outside, and he was like waiting there.
I literally like thought she was about to tap me on the shoulder like 5 different times, and like the first time I'm like getting this anxiety. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna cry, and like I'm starting to, and then the photographer taps me on the shoulder, and she's like, hey, we're gonna move you inside. I'm like, and then like I'm inside. And the same thing happens like with the videographer. He comes up and like says something to me, or
And you think it's
it was just like 5 different times where I thought she was about to tap me on the shoulder, and it wasn't her, and I just got like completely like destroyed.
Yeah.
And then she did tap me on the shoulder, and I cried, and it was awesome.
It was really good.
She was gorgeous.
Aww. So that was my favorite part, and also like reading our vows.
Yeah.
We did our own vows for their ceremony, and people said that was like their favorite part. So let me see if we can answer another question really quickly. Did y'all stay under budget for the wedding? He was really good at like keeping track of the budget. I don't know if we stayed under. I don't think we did.
I don't think we did, because we were really good like right up until like 2 weeks before, and then there was just like the random stuff out of left field that we didn't know and think about. So I think we may have gone a little over, but if we did, it wasn't more than like $200.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So I would consider that a win.
Yeah.
It was difficult, but we did have. It was like on a budget, but we still had a good amount to use, and it was we were very blessed.
Yep.
We're gonna go, and you will join.
Let's do it.
This is our transition. And we are on our way to Target. Oh gosh.
I'm here. On my way to Target.
And it's nice because Target is not far from us at all.
Not at all.
So, that's pretty sweet. It just takes forever to turn out of here.
We're turning. We're doing it. I got it.
You don't even drive a fancy car. You drive a Ford Focus.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like, I'm not really going, like, crazy fast. Like, I was acting like I was. I was like, A lot of people are asking, like, what is the biggest adjustment or the hardest thing about marriage? I have an answer.
You can go first.
It didn't feel, or it doesn't feel that different, but, like, the biggest difference is that it's not just, like, you anymore. Like, I don't just go to sleep and I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Like, I have to think about, make sure that we go to sleep, like, on the same page. And it was like that when we were dating, but, like, when you live together, it's like, you have to be really thinking about the other person because they're, like, right there.
Yeah.
So, just constantly, like, not thinking about yourself while trying not to. And it's really hard.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me has just been, like, getting used to the fact that we're together so much.
Really? I like it.
No, that's not a bad thing. I just mean it as when we were, like, dating and engaged, we never spent time alone privately. And so now it's like, it's just a huge difference because we'd either be out somewhere together or we wouldn't be together. And so now it's just like all of our together time, not all of it, but a lot of it is like, it's just you and me at the house.
Yeah.
And it's just completely new and different. So there's a lot of things that like we've never experienced because of that. And so it's just like
we just took our first Sunday nap.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so nice.
So it's just like a lot of stuff to get used to and a lot of newness.
But I don't think that's really hard.
No, it's been a transition point. It's been something.
But I think that's something really good. I don't think it's hard to get used to. It felt easy for me at least.
But I think that like with all that newness, like there also brings up new frustrations and new arguments and not arguments, but conflict that we have to work through.
Yeah. We're here! Marriage.
I don't have any, and you do.
He needs an accordion holder. Did you find one? That one's cool.
I know, but it's not what I need.
What do you need?
Well, I mean, like something like that would work, but I don't need that much. I just need...
Moving right along. Trash bags.
Why do you have the ISO, or the, you know, if you have the shutter speed lower, it's brighter and it's better.
Oh, well, because I thought I'm not supposed to adjust the shutter.
Are you doing a question?
Okay, this is a good aisle. There's not a lot of people.
Trash bag aisle.
Has he made you start drinking coffee yet?
Well, you always try it.
Yeah. I try it, but I don't like.
Did you hear
hear it this morning?
No. You grinding it?
Yeah, you didn't wake up to it?
No, I was
so
not.
loud.
I was not.
Mrs. Caitlin Huff says, OMG, your wedding photos should be in your email later today. Thanks,
Really
Caitlin.
looking forward to it. Did Emma help pick out the ring, or was that all Zach? Well, I gave him an idea of what I wanted, but he did it, it was similar, but I ended up liking it better. And then for the wedding band, we chose that together.
Yep.
And then he chose his ring and just sent me the Etsy link.
Yep. Yeah, that's my wife.
Decor aisle. Oh gosh.
Oh, look at those
I'm
perfect
having a leg cramp. I'm not kidding. Oh my gosh, this blanket's kind of cute. Eh.
We've got so many blankets.
No, but we need more pretty ones. You know, what do we want? White or black?
Black.
Probably black.
Always black.
Want it to have the matte on it?
Or clear.
The matte or be clear?
Ooh. I think the matte.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, probably over there. This is it's really thin. I'm thinking this one. Right?
Yeah, how much is it?
There's 17.
Ex Lona Mona. Was it hard deciding who would be your bridesmaids?
No. I chose my 3 best friends from Fort Wayne, and then, 4, but Mariah was my long-term best friend, and then my 2 from Michigan and my sister. It wasn't hard. They were a great choice. They made everything so easy on me and so helpful. So yeah, it was great. I can't wait to see my pictures with them. Was your groomsmen choice hard?
No. No, they're all the easiest thing to pick.
Yeah.
It was I had the perfect amount. Deborah Ann says, I'm getting married in 2020. What are some budget-friendly tips you used while planning? One we didn't use that I really wish we did use is register at JCPenney's and put his clothes on the registry.
Macy's.
Oh, Macy's. Register
Yeah.
at Macy's. Put his clothes on the registry and then buy them with a discount.
Yeah, you get all your jewelry too. Macy's, if you register there, you can get all your wedding accessories. So all his tux, whatever, you can get 25% off, or 20 to 25% off. So we saw that later, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would be nice to know. But what is something that we did do? We didn't send save the dates.
We did that online. We did our wedding on a Sunday.
Yeah, right before peak season.
Mm-hmm.
So that answers one of the questions why we decided to do a wedding end of winter, early spring. It was more affordable, and I didn't necessarily want that, but none of the dates were really working. Yeah, so that's why. I'm trying to think where I want to put the plant. People are asking anything you would do differently about the wedding. I'm trying to think though.
I don't really think so.
Oh, the family pictures.
Oh, yeah. Because it was so
We-
cold out, we couldn't do family pictures
We had to do
outside.
it in the venue, in the reception hall where everybody was. Avoid doing family pictures in front of everybody because it just makes it, because you want to chat with them, but it just makes it you can't, and you need to get things done. So that stressed me out because I wanted to talk, but I also
But we also need to get the
pictures
photos done. Yeah.
And it I feel like we missed some family pictures, which
Yeah.
that's not the biggest deal, but it's just kind of oh, we had it all planned out and then it didn't go as planned. So
Yeah.
that's really the only regret.
It's good. It's good.
So we are getting Hawaiian shaved ice because it is the first day that's opened, and I've never gotten it before, and I went all summer last year without getting it, and I was so sad. It's this little shack looking thing that's in the parking lot of a Planet Fitness. I don't know if it's just a Indiana thing.
No, we drove all the way to Hawaii for this Hawaiian shaved ice.
You're ridiculous, but this is what it is. You can see. Look at this goodness. Wow.
Would you look at it?
I'll have him film my reaction. The Sea Breeze, it's pina colada mixed with blue raspberry. And what'd you get?
I just got blue raspberry.
Yeah.
Because classic.
Babe! Oh no, are you recording?
Yeah. Give me that.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's so compact. Mmm. It's definitely a pina colada.
Okay, what are we doing?
Going in? It's not.
Well, yeah, but are we saying goodbye or anything?
Oh man, my face. It's hot in here.
It is.
AC doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
So we're at the church now. We volunteer at the middle school youth group, so we do that every single Wednesday. Today I'm speaking on obedience to the kiddos, so we were just practicing that.
So now we're gonna go in and she's gonna rock it.
Lord help me. Are you gonna record me?
No. Maybe. No, I wasn't planning on it. Cute.
Bye.
Alright, we'll see you guys later. Bye!
Look at the sky.
Would you look at it? Would you just look at it?
Wow. God, you are good and your mercy endureth forever.